we've got ourselves a slightly different video for today. I'm actually going to be reacting to the whole race, the whole Russian Grand Prix. Obviously not as one continuous long video. I don't think I could talk for that long. But I will be reacting to this weekend's Russian Grand Prix. Then right at the very end as well, I'll also be going over my thoughts. I've got my little phone. I'll be taking notes during the video. And then also going over that audience prediction championships which you guys have entered from Thursday up until the beginning of Saturday. And we have an incredible grid set up for this weekend's race. Norris on pole position as the intro starts for Formula 1. That music is insane. But Norris on pole position. Carlos Sainz P2. George Russell once again out-qualifying both Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton in P4 and then Daniel Ricciardo in P5 as well. Just as long as I don't hear Paul di Resta's voice, I think all is going to be fine. Oh no, it's Paul di Resta. No. Paul di Resta. Oh, I've got to listen to Paul di Resta for an hour and a half. I just can't be bothered to listen to Paul di Resta. I've just realised I can't be bothered. I don't want to. It's not fun. I don't like him. Oh, rain 3, 3:15. That's like lap what? 10, 15 or so? Yeah, lap 10ish. That could be interesting. Rain during this race will. That'll be very interesting. Here we go. Here we go. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4, 5. Bap! Who got a good start? Who got a good start? Everyone. Everyone. Oh, Hamilton got a shit start. Hamilton got a bad start. Ricciardo's ahead. All stuff. Oh, Hamilton on the inside. No, where's Hamilton gone? What's going on? Who was that? Alonso? I am so confused. Where are all of the drivers going and coming from? How did Hamilton get back up there? Carlos Sainz. Oh, that was close. Okay. Okay, Hamilton has dropped back. Hamilton has dropped back considerably. Sainz is now leading from Norris, from Russell, from Fernando Alonso, from Lance Stroll. Hamilton. Okay, Hamilton's down to like P6 or P7. How has there not been any contact? Hamilton around the outside of turn 3 of Alonso. Oh, come on, Hamilton. Do it. Oh, that was a nice move. Exactly like he did on Sebastian Vettel in 2018. That was a nice move. Okay, back up to P6. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. He can climb forward now. Wait, how is Verstappen already like half a second behind Bottas? How has that happened? How have Mercedes allowed that to happen? That just wasn't about it. If they really truly did the engine penalty for Bottas to put him behind Verstappen, that's a really dumb call. That's really is dumb because Verstappen is better than Bottas and Verstappen will get past and then that's going to be a wasted position. As Perez is now going fast behind Lewis Hamilton at the moment. Perez is dispatched of Alonso. Not much else has happened just yet. Everything is slowly calming down from that first lap. Oh, Verstappen on Bottas. Verstappen on Bottas. Verstappen is past. Verstappen got past Bottas. That was a lovely move. And Mercedes' plan of Bottas holding up Verstappen is done and dusted. What was the point? There was none. Dumb. Stupid. Bad move. Hey! Oh my god, Verstappen. That would have been a monster of a crash. Holy crap. My god, that was close. I might have to pop a screenshot or two to make sort of like a motion picture of that. But my god, that was almost a crash. Oh, Norris in the lead. Norris is in the lead. When did that happen? How did that happen? Was that turn 1? No, that was not turn 1 at all. That was not turn 1 at all. Where the hell was that? We need a replay. TV directors, replay. Replay, please. Norris is in the front. Norris is in the lead. Can he stretch it over the Ferrari? Can Norris take a dominant victory at Sochi? Oh my god. Carlos Sainz in the pits. Carlos Sainz from P2 in the pits. Where's he going to drop out then? That's going to put him in traffic. That's going to put him in traffic. That's going to put him behind. No, that's bad for Ferrari. I don't know where he's going to come out like P11. He's going to come out behind Stroll at that rate. It needs to be a good stop. It needs to be a good stop. Is it a good stop? No, Ferrari. That was not a good stop. Ferrari, that was not a good stop. He's going to come out behind Stroll. This race's strategy is hurting my brain. I'm really confused as to what Mercedes' game is. They could just be pulling the wool over our eyes with some masterstroke of a strategy, but I don't know. It now very much seems like McLaren's race to lose, as Norris is actually quite comfortably pulling away from Ricciardo, with Sainz, Stroll, Russell and co. still actually stuck behind Bottas, who is still stuck behind Gasly in the train. So it's a strange race. It's a strange one. I'm very confused, but I would say at the minute it's Norris's to lose. Oh, Mercedes are out. Mercedes are out in the pit lane. So this is going to be for Hamilton, surely. This has to be for Hamilton. Oh, McLaren come in. McLaren come in. Okay. This is where it gets spicy. So can Hamilton put in a storming in-lap to overcut Daniel Ricciardo? But can Ricciardo then put in a storming out-lap to just stay in front? This is... Oh, no, it's slow. McLaren, no, McLaren! Oh, no, they don't have the rear tyre. Oh, God, that was slow. So the gap between Norris and Hamilton at the moment is 8 seconds. There is Sainz and Gasly between Hamilton and Norris. The 3 drivers ahead of Norris still have to pit, so they're going to be out of contention of this. So Hamilton has closed in quite significantly on Norris. It's now 8 seconds, was 11, but he's got to get past Sainz and Gasly. If he can do that on pace without losing too much time, Hamilton could still battle Norris for this race lead at the end of the race. Could be... Oh, Perez in the pits. Perez is in the pits and Alonso comes in. So here we go. This is it. Lap 36 to lap 53. Maths, number of laps remaining. 18? 18 laps remaining. Here we go. Oh, Perez had a slow stop. Perez, 8.9 second stop. Oh, we need to see that again. 8.9 seconds. That's brutal. 2.3 seconds for the lead. 2.2 seconds for the lead. Here we go. It's a British battle for the lead of the Russian Grand Prix. Wow. Okay. 1.8 seconds the gap now. Okay. Surely right now this is Hamilton's to lose. Alonso is ahead of Verstappen. I don't remember when that happened. I didn't see. I was talking about Norris and Hamilton. There's still 1.9 the gap. Still 1.9. How did Alonso get past Verstappen? Was it just an overtake? It was literally just an overtake. Wow. An Alpine getting past the Red Bull. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's a little bit unfortunate for Verstappen. So I thought they were going to do the swap with Perez. Right. Can Hamilton catch and crucially pass the McLaren of Lando Norris with 15 laps to go? Well, I wonder what it's going to be like in the Constructors. So currently 18 points for P2 for Hamilton, Perez 10, and Verstappen 7 is 6 points. So Mercedes would still just, by 2 points, outscore Red Bull in the Constructors at this moment in time, as Bottas has had an awful race. He's still P14. Bear in mind he started P17. That is dreadful. But yeah, so currently, if Hamilton stays P2, he will score 18, and if Perez and Verstappen stay P5 and P7, it will be 16 points for Red Bull, 18 points for Mercedes. But if Perez can get past Ricciardo or Verstappen past Alonso, then they will start to outscore Mercedes. Norris and Hamilton are actually leagues clear right now of Sainz. They are pulling away so fast. It's 1.4 the gap, but they are 28 seconds. 28 seconds clear of 1.2. 1.2 the gap. 1.2. Here we go. 10 laps to go. 11 laps to go. It's close. It is so close. Rain. They're saying rain. They're saying rain is coming in the next little bit. Oh my god, please rain. Rain would make it so good, because someone will spin out and then there'll be a safety car and it will be who's going to go on to intermediates. It's going to be a crazy end to this race, isn't it? Oh, here we go. The grandstands have got their umbrellas out. The grandstands are with their umbrellas. Who's going to pit first? You've literally got like 7 laps left. You have like... Hamilton is closer. Hamilton is 0.8 behind. 0.7. 7.5. Here we go. But the rain is still coming down. 0.6. 0.6. Who's going to make a mistake? No, Russell has fallen out of the points. Oh, as well, Russell fell out of the points. Half a second back. No, Norris is off. Oh! The rain on the camera. Are they going to collide? Holy shit. Are they going to collide? The camera is just... The camera is covered in rain. Here we go. Right, we're coming into the last little sector, the sector where McLaren is so strong. 0.7 coming into the last, 0.9 coming into the last corner. Here we go. Right, is Hamilton going to be able to get past in this section of the track? Down the first start straight. Lap 48 of 53. There's still 5 laps to go. There's a 40-second gap back to Carlos Sainz. Hamilton with the DRS. Down the main straight, but it is a second gap already as Perez is into the podium places. Box for Inters for Lance Stroll. Okay. Norris has gone wide again. Dear, I can't cope. Okay, people are starting to come in. People are starting to come into the pits right now. Bottas is in the pits onto the intermediate tyres. He could still score points. There's still 5... Oh, I thought that was the Mercedes then. It's Yuki Tsunoda. I thought that was Hamilton getting past of Norris then. Jesus, what's going on? Okay, is that DRS control? DRS is now disabled. DRS is now disabled. What's Vettel done? Has Vettel spun? Vettel spun? No? Who's... Oh, they collided. The two Aston Martins hit each other, but not badly. Oh my god. Who's going to win this race? Oof, Jesus Christ. That Aston Martins, what are you doing? Oh, they collided again. They hit a second time. Hamilton is in. Hamilton is in for the intermediates. Don't hit the pit wall, Hamilton. Don't hit the pit wall. Right. Hamilton is coming in. They have a 47-second lead over Sergio Perez, so this is easy peasy. But Norris is staying out on the hards for another 3... Why am I holding up 4 fingers? Right, 25 seconds between Norris and Hamilton for the lead in the raining parts of this race. Norris, don't spin. Norris, please don't spin. Hamilton has closed the gap to 19 seconds. That's 5 seconds in like half a lap. 15 seconds is the gap to Norris and Hamilton. Norris is squirming all over the place. 3 laps to go. 51 out of 53. He just has to survive for just that little bit longer. Oh my god, that's absolutely pissing it down with rain. How is he surviving on slicks like that? 12 seconds is the gap now. No, there's no way. There's no way Norris is getting this. Is he spun? Has he gone off? He's not spun. He's not spun though. That's so much rain. That's so much rain. Hamilton, 8 seconds the gap. 4 seconds the gap. Where is Hamilton in all of this? There is Lewis Hamilton right behind. And Hamilton is through. Hamilton is through as Norris hits the wall. Norris is off. But he's not hit the wall. He's not hit the wall. Oh, right, Hamilton is in the lead. Hamilton is now leading. Lando Norris has stayed out on the hards and it has cost him. Verstappen is in P3. That's ridiculous. Verstappen is going to get a podium from last. I've got hair in my mouth. What the hell? Latifi is out. Somehow Latifi is out of this race. For the gap between Verstappen and Norris is 11 seconds. 6 seconds right now. There is Lando Norris in the shot of Max Verstappen. 4 seconds is the gap. As Verstappen is now P2. Verstappen is P2, but a minute behind Lewis Hamilton, who is on the intermediate tyres leading this Grand Prix. Norris comes in. He's not even going to get a podium, is Lando Norris. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. Bottas is up to P5. The top 5 for Mercedes is correct for Valtteri Bottas after he was struggling down in P14. But Lando Norris, heartbreaking. Verstappen has been insane this race. Gone from P20 to P2. The championship is alive right now. But Mercedes are going to get so many points in the Constructors over Red Bull because Perez is now down in P9 and Bottas is now up to P10 as Hamilton's going to get his 100th Grand Prix victory. Hamilton is going to get 100 wins. And here we go. Last corner for Lewis Hamilton as he wins his 100th Grand Prix in Formula 1. That is insane. Absolutely insane. And a full minute ahead of Max Verstappen, who is P2. Max Verstappen is P2 after all of this race. Carlos Sainz is currently still P3, but there is racing still going. A full minute ahead was Lewis Hamilton. There's a lot more still going on. The order: Verstappen, Sainz, Ricciardo, Bottas, Alonso, Raikkonen, Norris down in P8. Heartbreak. There's going to be an incoming penalty, unfortunately, for Lando Norris with crossing that pit lane entry. But Max Verstappen in P2, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hamilton will retake the championship lead, but only by like 2 points or 3 points or something ridiculous. Norris up to P7 ahead of Raikkonen. Russell is still on course to score some more points for Williams as Verstappen crosses the line. What a Russian Grand Prix. And I am so glad I was able to live react to that for the first time. Wow. Well, I absolutely hope you enjoyed that live reaction to the Russian Grand Prix. Absolutely ridiculous. I need to take those off so I don't get distracted. But that was incredible. I do hope you have enjoyed that. I will be coming back in just a little moment's time. It will be a shortcut for you guys to deliver the audience prediction championships for this Russian Grand Prix. That was insane. Please let me know in the comments down below what your favourite part of this Russian Grand Prix was. That was insane. Absolutely insane. So things have died down just a little bit. It is currently now an hour and a half since the race is done and dusted. I've gone over the audience prediction championship results and also had time to calm down from that amazing, incredible Grand Prix. Please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the race reaction. But without further ado, let us take a look now at the current Drivers' Championship. It is Lewis Hamilton who takes the lead once again by just 2 points, with Bottas still remaining in P3, 94 behind Max Verstappen. Now, Lando Norris on 139, that is currently subject to change. His investigation still hasn't been announced, but it is almost guaranteed that crossing that pit entry line will result in a penalty, in which case I will then update the standings, but at the moment this is correct as of the results released. And with that, we take a look at the Constructors' Championship, with Mercedes once again pulling away from Red Bull. The gap now 33 points, as Ferrari close in ever so slightly to McLaren. That should say 18.5, I just haven't made the cell quite big enough yet. And now what I've done at the request of one of the viewers, I have created this graph to basically show who is still technically mathematically in the championship running. So on screen is the points gap to the current championship leader versus the points remaining. Now that sharp decreasing blue line on the right is the points remaining, and everybody else, that is the points to the current championship leader. And we can see, if I zoom in a little bit on that section, there are 5 drivers that are above this points remaining, and therefore they are outside of the championship contention mathematically. This is Nicholas Latifi, the 2 Alfa Romeos and the 2 Haas cars. And this will just be a graph that I will update in these race reactions every single race till the end of the season. But now we will quickly go on over the audience prediction championships, and my, oh my, was it a low scoring round. But congratulations to Danielle B and Elliot Crosson for scoring 14 out of 25 after this abysmally low scoring round for the predictions championship. I myself scored 5 out of 25. Absolutely dismal. I thought Aston Martin would outscore Ferrari. Ferrari gets a podium and Aston Martin end up 11th and 12th. But equally congratulations to Archie, Hallo, Joshua, Arturo Salazar, Minion023 and current championship leader Evan Darcy for all scoring double digits. And totalling up all of these scores throughout the season so far, it is still Evan Darcy who leads the way on 199 points, 19 clear of Joe Bisho and 6 clear of Danielle B, with Arturo Salazar ahead of myself on 158, 2 points clear from a Doctor Who channel, with Hal closing in super fast, Elliot also closing in, joint on 149 with Min Verstappen, Tom Sayer on 140, and 3 people join the 100 points club. That is Elian, Mattia Bonotto and also Torst, with Archie just behind. The second points leaderboard of this table looks a little bit like this. VimZ25 on 68, Andre 13 on 65, White River on 46, Pablo 58, with the second part of the leaderboard looking a bit like this, with the second half of this leaderboard looking like this. There are 129 individual entrants. There are a bunch of people joined on 10 with just 1 entry, with the final table, that was a really abrupt cut. There should have been a nice transition to that, looking a little like this. Now, not to worry if you don't see yourself super high up in that list of tables, as this highly benefits all of those like myself who have entered into every single race this season. So what I've done is I've added up the total number of entries that you have made, which I actually did correct courtesy of one of the viewers that spotted a small little mistake. So as of this video, the average table or average points scored for the races that you have entered is now correct. So if you see yourself high up in this current leaderboard, you know you are a really good predictor. So on screen is the average average points for the races that you have entered. The points are on the left, so Schlank and Tushar Singh are joint on 16 out of 25 for the rounds that they have entered, and then just to the right of their name, you can see the rounds that they have entered. So Schlank has entered 1 round, Tushar Singh has entered 2, but Evan Darcy just behind on 14.2 points out of 25 for the 14 races that they have entered, which is an absolutely stellar average score. No one really comes close to that for the duration of entries that they have made. Daniel B is on 13.4 with 13 entries overall, and then you find myself all the way in the second half of this leaderboard, 11.3 for the 14 races that I have entered. I suck. With the second half of this leaderboard looking a bit like this, we have a couple other people that are joint on numerous points with numerous versions of entries, with the final portion of this leaderboard looking like this. And again, it's going to be an abrupt cut because I forgot to put one in. Finally, the leaderboard ends out looking like this. Now, if you have noticed any issues with your scoring or anything along those lines, please let me know in the comments down below, otherwise I just will not see it. We have 129 individual entries, and it does get very difficult to actually keep track reliably of how well people have scored. But that is all I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that actual race reaction at the start of this video, and then how well you did in the Audience Prediction Championships. Make sure if you want to get involved with that, to get involved in the video that gets released on the Thursday of any race weekend that is coming up. But that is all I got for you today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next episode with whatever and whenever I decide to make it. I'll see you guys then.